rolling.
All right, hey, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all praise, all honor, all glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yoshai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Hey, don't record us, man. Don't record us. Don't record us. Fat fucker. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. And sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully let Akim out there, pushing his words in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of your so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. One of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua with another video. And this time we want to talk about prophecy, man, as we have been created to do. We have been created to prophesy, and as we have been saying, ever since the big P popped off 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we were telling you what they were going to do, man. And one of the main things they were starting to do when this thing first popped off was what? Target your food supply. If you can remember when it first popped off, the first thing they did was what? They started euthanizing chickens, euthanizing cattle. They was getting rid of all the dairy products. They was getting rid of onions and potatoes and whole fields full of crops. Why is that? It's because they're putting the squeeze upon you people, because the Most High is putting the Spirit upon them to do what? To usher in the famine, man. And that's something that's talked about all throughout the scriptures. Now, if you look to the that's still going on to this day, because now you have what? You have all these fucking chicken farms catching fire out of nowhere. You see all these plants that are basically places where you get your necessities from, your grain, your wheat, your eggs, or whatever it may be, man. All these things are being destroyed deliberately to do what? To do what? To put the squeeze upon you people. And you people have no understanding of what the fuck is going on. You see, you think just because you can go into these restaurants and order your same meal, and you know what I'm saying, you can go out to eat and get whatever you want to get, you're thinking that it's going to be this way forever, but it's not. The elite, you see through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is putting the squeeze upon you people, and you people don't know, because what? You don't pay attention to these things. You see? All you have to do is go into food plants burning down. Just and put that in on Google and go to news, and there's fucking dozens of articles telling you what's going on, man. How they're deliberately setting these food plants on fire. Why? It's because they're about to starve you people out. And that's what prophecy says is going to happen, man.
I got you.
You got it.
2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, which I got a precept for this. One of the signs he said was, you just said famine. Revelation 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
That's what's coming to America, man. And these people can't see it because what? They don't know what the fuck is going on. These puppets, man. Yeah. Just walking around in the earth oblivious to what the fuck is really going on. Not looking at the situations that's going on in the real world, man. Too busy consumed with fucking bread and circuses, man. Walking up and down 16th Street Mall, not having a fucking idea what's going on in their own societies, man. You see?
But we see it. We see it to come to pass. Like
these people are fucking stupid, man. Fucking idiots. You see? Distracted by the fucking playoffs and the fucking reality TV and social media. You see? You got all this fucking technology and all this information at your fingertips, and the main things they're looking for on the fucking internet is fucking folly, man. As the scriptures tell you, folly is setting great dignity, and that's what these people love to partake in. And that's why the Lord said what? Just like in the days of Noah, it's gonna come upon their ass like a thief in the night, man.
It says, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who judgeth her.
And that's what's coming. That's what's coming to America, great judgment. And why is this judgment coming? It's because of what these people, or what America stands for, and what is done to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You people are about to suffer the same type of plagues that came upon ancient Egypt, man, when they had us in their possession. This place is about to be plagued the same way and even worse, you see?
I'm going to jump back to 2nd Ezra 9 verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that and why would you understand? Because you're standing in the midst of these prophecies being fulfilled.
And the men of the Lord is doing what? They on the towers watching out for what the fuck is happening.
Right, crying aloud.
The Most High gave us signs to watch out for, and you're supposed to be looking into the news. You got motherfuckers talking about, I don't watch the news. But you don't know what the fuck is going on. You're supposed to take what you see in the news and filter it through what's said in the scriptures.
And that's why, like Kevin Samuel, he's out the picture because he's a distraction. See, he's not teaching the whole entire truth. So the Lord removed him so that the true light could shine in the house.
Yeah, he had his light. He had his light just like everybody else got their light and what they got to stand in. You see, and we're in the light of the prophets, so we bringing what? The word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and all truth and sincerity.
Right. It says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
So all these things we see happening in the earth, these are things that the Most High ordained to happen before the world was even late. Somebody get that Isaiah 46 and started like
Isaiah
8.
46.
You see, all these things that you see happening in the earth was already ordained to happen before the earth was even created, man. You see, the Most High are ordained for these situations to take place, like these famines that's coming. You see, the lack of food, the lack of water, the lack of resources, all that is about to grip the planet Earth, especially here in the land of America. Because what? America's being saved for last by the Lord, man. Because this is the worst fucking place that to ever exist on the earth, man. You see? And that's why it's going to receive the greatest punishment the world has ever seen.
It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Okay, Isaiah.
Oh, hold on.
46.
Is this 46, verse 8?
Yeah.
Okay, Isaiah chapter 46, verse 8. Remember this, eschew yourselves, men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Bring what to mind, man? What the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is, man. Not this bullshit that you're learning in the Christian church, because the Christian church is not teaching you the true narrative of the scriptures. They're teaching you a man-made doctrine. They're teaching you dogma, man. You see, what they're teaching you in the Christian church doesn't add up to what the scriptures say. It doesn't match up to what the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is, man. The Most High has ordained and prophesied that great terror is going to befall the earth. Hold that real quick. You're calling somebody get Jeremiah 28 and 8. Because this is what's coming, man. This is what the true men of the Lord will be prophesying about. Not this bullshit in the Christian church about peace and love for everybody. When the Lord even told you out of his own mouth, Matthew 10 and 34, that what? Think not that I'm come to send peace. I came not to send peace, but what? A sword, man. You see, because great judgments are coming to the earth. Not this bullshit that you're learning in the Christian church. That all these deceptions that you've been learning ever since the Edomites came back into power during the time of the Renaissance, man. You see, that narrative that they've been pushing for all these centuries, it doesn't match up to what the Most High has said, man. It doesn't match up to the words of the prophets, which is what? The words of the Most High. You got that? Somebody got that?
It's Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
See, that's what the prophets will be coming and preaching, man. Because that's what the Most High is ordained to happen in the earth. This narrative of God loving everybody being on equal terms, and when the Lord come back, he gonna welcome everybody in with open arms, and it's gonna be fucking showers of fucking lemon heads and rainbows and fucking white doves and, you know what I'm saying? Little naked fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Little naked white babies and shit gonna start flowing down from the clouds, and that's gonna be the complete opposite of what's gonna happen, man. When the Lord returns, he's coming back to cast out judgment. You see, and guess what? Before he even gets back, the earth is gonna be in a state of complete fucking chaos. Even before the Lord returns, man. The Most High is about to turn this place upside down. You see? Yeah. That was it, bro? Okay. That was it. Let your call finish that.
Isaiah chapter 46, verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am power, and there is none like me.
Go on. Keep going.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
Declaring the end from the beginning. This is something you have to understand, man. None of this stuff that's happening in the earth is by coincidence. Everything that you see rolling out in the earth or playing out in the earth was already ordained to happen before the earth was even created. You see, this was already in the script. When the Most High said action, Yahweh Shai and Elohim got busy doing what? Creating and putting this thing in the process, man, putting this thing into motion. And that's what we see happening right now. Everything is rolling right along according to the Most High's script. You see? the attack on these food plants, you see, and all this incoming famine, that's all because the Most High ordained it from the beginning. You see, all these players that's about to grip the planet Earth, all this death and chaos and confusion and destruction, you see, that's about to take place in this earth. It was already ordained to happen by the Most High before the earth was even created. You see? See, man is walking around in the earth in that sense of pride as if they gonna tell the Most High what the fuck he gonna do. And that's not what is gonna happen, man. The only thing that's about to happen in the earth is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah playing out. And that entails what? A whole lot of death, man. You see? A whole lot of judgment is coming to the planet Earth.
And from ancient times the things that are not yet done, say, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Hear that? And from ancient times, proclaiming what? The things that are not yet done, he's going to stand, man. And all the Most High has been talking about is how he's going to send judgment into the earth, especially into the land of America. You got whole chapters dedicated to the destruction and judgment of America, man. You see? That's what the Most High is ordained to happen. So what the fuck is this bullshit narrative of love and peace when that's not what it's going to be, man? That was it, you call? That was it? That's it. That's good. What you got?
This is Matthews 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Why? Because these are signs that the Most High gave us to watch for, to know and understand when Yahweh Shah will make his second coming. These are all things that you're supposed to be looking into the news and seeing. When you're hearing about a war between Russia and Ukraine, that's a rumor of war. You're hearing about a war between Israel and fucking Iran, that's rumors of war. You're hearing wars about Pakistan and India going at it, that's rumors of war. Russia, you know what I'm saying? Russia and America going at it, that's rumors of war. These are all things we're supposed to be looking out for to let us know where we are in prophecy, man. It's like a road sign. When you're on the highway, you got the next exit 2 miles. That lets you know what? The next exit is coming up in 2 miles. That's how the prophecies work. You see? When you start to see these wars and rumors of wars, oh, some shit about to pop off. You're starting to see signs in the heavens, the blood moons and the
MOTB.
The MOT.
What's that? What comes into the picture?
We can't even talk about that too much. The niggas, man, Esau been it straight struck all my channels.
Show the picture.
Huh?
It's a blood moon this month.
I don't know.
They just had a lunar eclipse,
These are signs
which
of
is
times,
over
man.
South America, the Northern Kingdom.
Oh yeah, a couple months ago.
Right.
These are things that the Lord gave us to watch for, so we can know where we were in prophecy, man.
Right.
These things are just happening because the Most High want to give you a fucking show. No, He let you know, hey, somebody to come. You know, so somebody to happen.
Time speeding up.
And we the only ones. Well, you know what? We're not the only one noticing that because I remember back in the war, I'm like, damn, these days flying by. But now we don't understand why is that happening? Because the Most High is speeding up the time for the elect's sake. Because He's about to bring an end to the crackers' kingdom, man.
And they know we're gonna get power because if you watch that movie, Dragon Ball Z, right? It has Esau, you know, that covers the faces of the judges. They got him playing. What is the lead? Goku. And Goku's the one that powers up. And in that movie, when you watch it, they're talking about prophecy. Is the prophecy coming to pass? Is that why these things are happening? And Goku goes on a mission. That's the whole story of that Dragon Ball Z, which it says 7 Dragon Balls, which remember it's ministering to the church. The 7 churches of Asia, you know.
It's everything. All the entertainment is based off of the scripture.
It's based upon
They perverted
our history.
Right.
They've taken their own likeness and put it over our image. You know, got it.
But the end is not yet, for nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Are we not seeing that happen in the earth? All you see is tensions between the heathen nations, man. That's prophecy. They're not on one accord. It told you that what happened in the final stage of the what? Of that image Nebuchadnezzar had a dream about. The 10 toes, pot iron, pot miry clay, they're not meshing together, man. All they're doing is bumping their heads now. They're trying to get this shit to come together, but guess what? It's not the Most High's will for it to happen. Why? It's because the Most High is not with all nations being together on one accord. That's why the Tower of Babel didn't come to pass. That's why He canceled that shit out and gave everybody what? A different tongue to speak. That's why you don't understand the languages of the different nations, man. Because the Most High confounded that because He didn't want all people together.
God, and if I can say what he's talking about, that statue, you got all those sections of the statue were solid, except for those toes. When it's not solid, like those were a mix, it ain't gonna be as strong. See?
Go ahead, bro.
It says going on. And there shall be famines.
There should be famines, which is already happening. You see food shortages. You had over there in the fucking Africa, over there in the land of Ham, last year, the year before last, a fucking swarm of locusts, man, came in out of nowhere and was eating up all the crops. And now you have these elite attacking these food processing plants, which is gonna cause what? More famines. You got the fucking attack on your fucking gas supply, which is causing gas to skyrocket, which means what? Ain't gonna be no fucking trucks moving to get no supplies to the fucking storehouses.
Tornadoes.
Can somebody grab that? The 4 storehouses shall be suddenly empty.
The tornadoes just went through the Midwest, tearing up.
And guess what? That happened even before the fucking Big P popped off, because you had, right before the Big P popped off, you had all those floods in America's heartland where all the fucking grains and crops is planted. It was flooding out where they couldn't even plant the fucking the crop for the year. The Most High has been strategically taking this fucking place down for decades now, man. And now we're starting to see everything compile into one. And now all right, here you go. Because you go into the grocery stores now, you don't see fucking the fucking shelves full like you used to 5-10 years ago.
Hey, I work for the grocery industry, and they're telling us in meetings pretty much prepare for there's only going to be certain items.
The food they sell basically rots away, goes bad almost within days. After you
7
buy
days
it.
for produce.
It don't last anymore.
I got that.
Hold that. Go ahead.
It's all
just
by
finish this
design
up.
because they're crafty counselors.
This is the plan of the elite, man. And guess who's putting the spirit upon them to do this? How about Shemi? Can somebody grab Isaiah 45:7? Hold that real quick.
He's still with you guys.
Yo, grab Isaiah 45:7. The Most High is orchestrating this whole thing. You see? He's doing this on the left hand and the right hand, man. The Most High is well, now Yahweh
Stirring up all
Shai.
the spirits.
Now that all power is being given unto Yahweh Shai, both heaven and earth. Yahweh Shai is the one who's orchestrating and doing the will of the Most High.
Like a DJ.
Like a
bro.
DJ.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 45:7, for I form the light and create
What the one said
darkness.
before that?
Verse 6, they that may know from the rising of the sun.
Now go.
Verse, this is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
So all the evil you see in the earth, all the good you see in the earth is all being constructed by who? Or orchestrated by who? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You see, the elite that's attacking these food processing plants, the elite who are pushing forth this venom, the elite who is making forth all these draconian measures, it's the Most High Spirit that's on them to bring this to pass, to do what? To fulfill His will. You see? They have been given the lot to play as what? The sword of the earth, man. You see, the wicked, according to the Bible. And they're doing everything the Most High needs them to do to fulfill the Most High's will. This is why you see everything happening the way it's happening. And these people don't know what the fuck is going on. You see? Going about their day. This is the beginning of their weekend right here. They're ready to turn up. But just like in the days of Moses, they were eating and drinking. Oh, just like in the days of Noah, God. Go ahead. That was it?
I got Joel 2:28, because the brother was saying, hey, it's Yahweh that's stirring it up on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So it says, verse 28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. That's dealing with both the left and the right, you see? Right. And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions.
That main thing is going into what? People having visions and dreams of the end. You got people having visions and dreams of America being destroyed by fire, by all hell breaking loose. They're having visions about being thrown into FEMA camps. They're having visions about the chariots and aliens, which is all because we know
Crash of the market.
all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Because what? The Most High showing these people, He's giving them glimpses of the end, man. You see? Because that's what we're fastly approaching. We're fastly approaching what? The end of the heathen eon, man. Which ends with who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white race.
This is continuing. And there shall be famines and pestilence.
Hey, famines, food short. Like I said, the food processing plants, they're being destroyed deliberately. You got the fucking pestilence of what? Don't say it. We know what it's talking about. The big fucking sea. That was a fucking pestilence, man. And guess what? even more things are going to be rolled out. And guess what? Guess what they're telling you? They're telling you that even more players are going to be pushed forth. This nigga Bill Gates said the world needs to get ready for a fucking smallpox pandemic. Nigga, how you know?
What did they just say
Talking
came
about the
to
bird
Colorado?
Oh, the bird shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's
Right after the Apostle and others
Double
came.
7 reported
and that gives you what? Justification to destroy the fucking poultry. You get rid of all the damn chickens, the fucking turkeys.
Oh,
Ain't no fucking chicken in here.
bro.
Ain't no turkey.
And Jake eat
If I can
chicken.
say,
Go ahead.
the eggs, bro, because I buy eggs, you know.
Yeah.
You usually get the 60 pack, you know.
The chicken
And
came first.
it was
Cherry.
9. Hey, it was 9. The eggs were $9 for the 60 count, right? Just 2 weeks ago. I went to go get some eggs. It was like $13.50.
Am I lying?
For the 60 count?
40% increase, bro.
Yeah.
For a 60 count of eggs.
But you know what it is though? Is
How much?
2 weeks ago, the 60 count eggs was $9, and I went a couple days ago, got some, and it was $13.50.
right. I just seen that
2
because
weeks.
I actually had some
Work there.
people complain. They're like, "This is too much for eggs," and it's not the actual inflation that everybody's worried about. It's only the raise of the devaluating of the dollar, which the gas prices is up.
The fucking like
Everything's up.
The price of the food ain't changed. It's the fucking value of the dollar is fucking
Right, your gas costs more, so that truck has to pay more. The cost of people working, remember, everybody just got a raise to up the pay grade to help in the cost of living. So wait till real inflation kicks in.
And the thing is, the value of these things is not increasing. It's just that fucking dollar is weak as hell because it's not backed by nothing.
When it increases is when you're gonna have 6 carton of eggs and a whole city wants that. That's when you're gonna see those carton of eggs.
It's gonna turn into Fortnite.
They're gonna want blood. They're gonna want flesh
If
for
I could
those
say,
eggs.
bro, the elders were going in on it yesterday. The verse with the somebody could grab that, a penny for wheat.
Revelation
That-
6.
That's dealing with when they went into that word penny. It goes into denarius, and that goes into 1 day's salary. So it's telling you is you're going to be spending 1 day's salary on a fucking loaf of bread.
And when you have the understanding of what they was doing during the time of the Roman Empire with the denarius, they was fucking devaluing it. They was putting inferior metals into the shit, and it was causing the value of it to drop. It's the same fucking thing they're doing to the U.S. dollar.
Which means is like that's why you need a wheelbarrow of them to
get
do
a
what
loaf
one
of
does.
bread.
You need a whole wheelbarrow. You need 100 million of them.
And the thing is, it's gonna get to the point where that shit gonna be worth nothing. It's gonna be that paper's gonna be worth more than what your ass weight.
And that's when they're gonna bring out that device that's an abomination.
I'm still holding on that other one.
Finish what you got, Mataki.
Oh yeah, finish what you got. Then we go to that barley.
Oh, I'm looking at one. Okay.
Right here. Because that leads us into the plagues that are gonna famine. Is that what you're talking about with the price of barley rising?
Because the thing is, the most I set this place up, brother. Because the thing is, these people don't see it happening, man. Because like I said, I told you, I'm in this fucking class, but this guy's like, man, I don't never seen America running out of food, just like the other. Because what? His whole life, all he's seen is these store shelves filled up, and they're in the spirit of what? Oh, it'll get back to normal eventually. Because these people who live in America, they don't see this place going down. And it's going down right around them, but they can't see it because of what? They always bounce back. Remember after the Great Depression, that bounced back, and look where we are now. It'll always get better. No. The most I just give you that false sense of hope. So when it really goes down, you're going to be in a state of despair. When you go into despair, it means a complete loss of hope. That's what the most I'm about to bring you people into. You see, ain't going to be no fucking hope. It's just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. Ain't no help, no hope, nothing that's gonna help you people, man. Once it finally collapses, ain't no bouncing back. It ain't gonna be like after 2008 when the housing market crashed and it got bailed out and it bounced back. No, it's over. America, this shit is finished, man.
Fat ladies singing.
And that's why they don't want to raise the interest rates. Because they know once they raise the interest rates, this whole society crashes. See, the interest rates, they raise it very little, right?
Inflation.
Because that's the brakes to the economy. See, if the banks will charge you 50% interest, well, guess what? People ain't gonna want that. People aren't gonna qualify for loans no more. So the economy slows down. But the problem is, people live off of credit now. People are literally living off credit to credit to credit.
And guess what?
So if they hit the brakes, all these people are fucking
Chaos.
Get
done.
Get
Order out
Habakkuk
of
too.
chaos.
get Habakkuk 2 because what? This whole system is based upon fucking
Debt.
and it's fucking retarded. You supposed to have your own shit. You supposed to have your own cattle, your own fucking way to have your vegetation, and you ain't supposed to be dependent on the fucking government to give you everything you need. You're supposed to be able to go out to your field. Damn, I feel like eating some cow today. Hey, son, go get me a cow, slaughter it, get it ready for the family, this and the other. Go get some of that corn out of there.
Some water.
You know what I'm saying? Some
And
water.
that's
yeah,
a
all the
blessing
resources.
to be able to do that because they call it the fresh slaughter, man.
I know, who was it? It was the other Yashawamba. He had did a video that if every fucking American had their own little patch of space to have their own garden, it wouldn't be no fucking food shortage. Because they could grow their own food to sustain themselves. And guess what? They don't want you to fucking do that. Why? It's because they're setting your ass up, putting the squeeze upon you. So when they can take your fucking food away, you see, we know you people can't go a fucking day without eating. You're going to be going on your hands and knees. Please give us the solution. And what they going to come with? That motherfucking
This is your way out.
CHIP.
that motherfucking thing.
Yep.
Colorado.
I had a conversation with this dude about that at work and everything. You know, he was talking about, man. He's like, could you just imagine, like, you know, because we do electrical. You know, could you just imagine on what it would be like if just shit just stopped, water stopped working, electrical starts working.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Bro, I was miserable. They turned off the water in my place because they were doing some drilling around the pipe, so they turned it off for one day, and I was like,
Fucking hurt.
It made me think, like, fuck, man. If it's off for one day and I'm suffering, you know, how much when this shit really kicks
Might
in,
be
you
going
know?
on a camping trip.
Bro, it sucked. I couldn't take a shower. You know, I worked out, and I was like, I couldn't take.
Well, that's to prepare you though.
Yeah.
Now you know
Yeah.
to have
Get your
water
mind
on
right.
hand. See, and that's why the
gallons of
knowledge is
water.
going to be our stability.
Get your mind right.
Because knowledge, understanding comes through the experience of it,
I
being
was thinking,
under
that's what I
the
was thinking.
environment of
That's
that
what I'm about to
situation.
jump in the lake.
I'm gonna jump in
See,
the fucking lake.
so when you
And
go
guess
through
what?
it, now I know I'm weak in this area. I got to get stronger in this area.
God.
Can I
And we know what's coming. That's why we'll be stable.
And the Lord's going to feed us no matter what, but we have to be
But
wise
He gives you a
men.
glimpse of
You have to be in that mindset
reality,
like this shit
you know?
gonna happen. So when it happens, I can't bug the fuck out because that's these people's job. It's their job to bug the fuck out.
Right.
To have no
Because they don't think
Oh,
the store's
and
ever
at the
going to
same
shut down.
day, At the same day they cut off the water, they send the renewal lease. Oh, your rent is going up $150, by the way. You know what I mean? So
At
it's
the
like
top, that's 'cause they-
oppression, and then, you know, pretty soon they're taking away all your comforts.
yeah. I'm gonna
Finish
finish
that.
this up.
Finish that.
It says, and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these.
Bro, have not over the last 5 years, earthquakes has been on fucking, you know what I'm saying, on the max. You got earthquakes happening in fucking Tennessee and Charlotte, North Carolina. These are places that earthquakes never
Colorado?
don't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Then you got the ones where
don't get no earthquakes.
then you got the earthquakes where like they mainly happen, and these shits are just getting bigger and bigger as the years go on. You just had a 7.5 in Japan, if I ain't mistaken. That's a big ass. If you ain't never been in an earthquake, man, I remember the first day when I was stationed in Japan, we was going and I was in processing, and I'm there with the fucking civilian, he in there doing my paperwork, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, is the fucking building moving? And this nigga was on the computer typing, like, and he's like, oh yeah, that's an earthquake. Like that's some normal shit. I'm talking about, bro, scared as hell. Like when the shit moving, it ain't nothing you can do but sit the fuck in it and wait till it finish.
Right.
I'm talking about sometimes they be so fucking strong, you be in like in a dead sleep, and it'll be so fucking strong, it'll cause an alarm on your phone to go off to wake your ass up. That's how strong it is. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Now imagine 7.5s, fucking 6.9.
Knock you out the bed.
Knock your fucking building down.
Yeah.
Nigga, wake up in the morning, you just on a pile of rubble. That's the type of shit that's gonna happen even more the closer we get to the end of this thing.
And that's the kind of omen I got from KS dying.
Yeah.
I was like, extraordinary things are gonna happen. That's an omen of that, because that's like an unexpected event.
Because this the thing, man. We already know the Most High is the ultimate J.
Right.
He's giving all that power to Yahweh Shah. So Yahweh Shah is just a spitting image of the Most High. So everything the Most High is, you know what I'm saying? He got that same type of spirit. So if Yahweh Shah got all this power in heaven and earth, and this is the last time that he's gonna have to like really flex to save Israel and bring judgment on earth, bro, this is gonna be the fucking most intense time of judgment and crazy things happening. So when these earthquakes hit, it's gonna be fucking earthquakes. You know, like they show you in that movie 2012.
Yeah.
When the fucking whole state was fucking
Fucking go.
one
Oh,
piece
chunks of
land
it?
with this thing. Like that's what it's gonna be like.
On top of it, you're gonna have a Leviathan running through it, bro.
And you're gonna be starving. You know?
And the Leviathan is gonna come out too. Leviathans, bro.
Go ahead, finish that. Then we're gonna move on to the next piece. But yeah, this is what's coming. This is what people don't understand, man. Because we've gone so long without seeing the Most High flex, man. The Most High really ain't flexed since what? The time of what? Ancient Egypt, where he's like actually showed his power on a grand scale. The Most High, he been chilling.
You know what Esau said that he's waiting for? Is till where public areas start to explode in America.
That sounds like some false flags to me.
Yeah.
That's
So
what that
that's
sounds
what's gonna add up to this. You're gonna start getting false flags in
That's
this.
what that sounds like. That's the Esau, easy E telling him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all these are the beginning of sorrows.
That's what this is, man. The beginning of sorrows, and it just get worse. The sorrows is going to continue to increase, and compile until you people have no fucking hope, no idea of what to fucking do or who to turn to, because you're going to turn to these idols. That's what you've been trained to do here in America. So once that time comes and these peculiar things start to happen in the earth, you're not going to have no answer. Isaiah 33:6. The only ones who are going to know what's going on is the men of the Lord.
Bro, Nebraska where I'm at, that city,
Yeah.
fucking no 4th of July. Illegal.
Damn.
I just found out
So
yesterday.
yeah, it's a
Shut it
drought
down.
over there.
Right.
That's where I've been.
No
all the
firewood,
cornfields, bro.
nothing.
You know?
Yeah, I've been going into it where they're gonna take all the river, the land of Colorado, that northeastern part of Colorado, and take all the water supplies from Colorado because of the big drought that they're having in Nebraska. Second Ezra 15.
What you got? Go ahead, go to just jump to the point.
I got the point right here. Habakkuk 2, and I'm gonna start at
Like the brothers talking about, this whole shit is based upon debt. This whole system is to keep your ass oppressed and keep your ass engulfed in debt, man. That's Esau's backward ass system. It's not supposed to be that way, man.
Oh, that's his new version of slavery. Man.
I'm gonna
to
start at
college.
3 and then I'm gonna jump down.
You go to college to fucking get a fucking degree to better your life, and you come out of college, you in fucking debt. Fucking $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, bro. That shit shouldn't be like that, man.
And you can't
but
even
that's
find
how
that job.
That's Esau's fucking MO. And guess what?
Deception.
Then you have to fucking accrue fucking interest on top of the fucking debt, so you have to pay even more money, man.
And like the jobs like I'm into, like the jobs I work, the trade jobs, you make more money than someone with a college degree.
Oh, those people that get
But
those
they don't
degrees,
take
they're
that
working
shit.
at the fast food
Starbucks,
industry.
bro.
You know?
But you got to be an Edomite to make the extra top dollar.
See,
Because
they
if you drink,
don't tell you that. They say you that American dream. Go
That's
to high
that white
school, make good
privilege.
grades, go to college, get a degree, get a good job. Man, that shit is not gonna happen like that, man. You got it, bro.
Habakkuk 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not
And
lie.
it's speaking loud and clear. We see the attack on the food supply, man. People they forgot a few. I think it was last year. The fucking ships in the dock of
They're still there?
They
Yeah,
still
they're
fucking
still
there.
there.
That means those fucking if it's food on the fucking ships, that shit is spoiled by now.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not in a refrigerated unit.
what does that bring? That bring mold, pestilence.
Rats
Yup.
can swim.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
Diseases.
So that shit was still happening, man. And you still have the reeling of what? When the Most High sent those natural disasters of floods and fucking hurricanes and tornadoes well, not hurricanes in the Midwest, but those fucking tornadoes, they was coming like back to back.
But you get hurricane force winds out here though.
Yep, tearing shit up.
Yup, tearing
Guess what?
shit up.
The farmers can't get their shit planted on time, so they're gonna miss the harvest.
What
And
was
guess
it? 2008 or 2018, stuff like that, when we were getting those strong winds, all that hail
That's
that
what
was
fucking
destroying all the
hurricanes-
crops in the Midwest.
it was sending hail down, all type of shit was happening, man. This is the Most High, and now he's put the spirit upon these elites to take out these food processing plants, man, to cause what? Even more famine, or more shortages, man.
It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
And that's everything the Most High said, man. Everything the Most High has spoken from the beginning is playing out right before your eyes. Hey, the Israelites returning and waking up, coming back to the understanding that we're Israelites. That was prophesied from the beginning. You see America being established in the earth and being a superpower that it's being right now, was already established and ordained to happen in the earth. The elites doing what they're doing. everything is moving like clockwork according to the will of the Most High, man. You see, and it's just going to continue to play out that way. The MOTV, you see?
That's why you got the prophets.
Yup.
We're the narrator to the story.
We're here to give you the proper understanding of what the Most High's will is. Hey, this man coming down having great wrath, we're in the midst of that right now. Hey, these motherfuckers coming forward with these draconian measures, these wicked doctrines, these wicked fucking decrees. It's just gonna get worse. The Most High said it was gonna happen, man.
Right, bro. When you do audiobooks, it'll say written by, narrated by, and that's what we're doing. It was written by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
We're not the author, we're just the narrators.
We're the narrators, but in reality, we were those men in the past,
The Elohim.
actually being moved by the Spirit,
Writing it down.
Publishing it. Right. It says in Habakkuk 2 verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, which is Isaiah 14, against the king of Babylon, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
That's all these elites have done, man. They hoarded these resources and goods unto themselves, which don't belong to them. They all in fucking everybody's country, stealing the resource. That's why you have all these fucking wars going on in the earth, man. They going into fucking Afghanistan and Iraq to get what? The natural resources. They're trying to go down into Venezuela and take it away from Jay, because that's one of the biggest fucking oil reserves in the earth, man. You see, if they talk about going to war with something and they got it on the mainstream media trying to spin it as if these people are the villain, no one understands it's because what? They have something they want. So they have to justify themselves or villainize these people, you see, so they can be justified in going and stealing the resource. You see, that's why you got the fucking the poppy fields in fucking Afghanistan, man, being defended by U.S. soldiers, because what? That keeps Esau's pharmaceutical industry going. You see? This ain't just by no fucking coincidence. You see? Over there in Syria, I think they have what's that shit called? Lithium or some shit like that. They want the lithium. You see? This is what this man does. He goes through the earth. The thief coming not but for what? To steal, kill, and destroy.
And this ain't nothing new. He did it in the past. When he became the Greeks,
that's his damn MO, man.
The Romans, they were in other people's lands trying to conquer them, and then when they conquered you, they made your sons fight their wars and made your daughters their sex slaves.
I got a quick precept since you said that.
Let me finish this verse, then you got it. It says, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
And that's what? This weak ass debt-based system, man. And all you see now is the fucking Fed printing more and more money. And all that does is do what? The value of the dollar. And this is why you have countries like Russia and China saying fuck the dollar. If you're gonna buy oil or anything from us, you got to use this currency.
Right.
You see, because the nations are fed up with this shit, because it's doing what? It's causing their economy to become weaker, man. The Russian ruble, that shit is backed up by gold. So Russia can't lose right now.
Isaiah 14, it says them that weaken the nations. How do they weaken the nations?
They weak ass monetary.
Make you take on that debt.
All that fake ass money that's just being printed out of nowhere. Trillions and billions and trillions of dollars.
The brother, he was trying to get some dough, and they wouldn't even give him his dough, right? You know why? Because they don't have the dough on the.
That's what?
Because it's
that's
debt.
Fractional reserve banking, man. They only have a portion of your money in these banks anytime you ask for it.
Because what is a U.S. dollar today? A note of debt. So the bank, if it has $1 million in the bank on standby, that's $1 million of debt.
Because he went to go get how much out?
Say 30.
No, he went to go get
300,000, I think.
He only got
the Tiger.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
Yeah, Soldier Boy. Right. I got it.
Same thing.
Yeah.
This is, Jeremiah, because the brother was going in on how Esau is, he's got his nose in everybody's business. He goes and takes everybody's resources. Jeremiah 51:13. O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness.
And that's what? It's talking about Babylon the Great. It tells you that in Revelation 17. The whore that dwelleth upon many waters, that's abundant in riches. And then it goes to break it down in Revelation 18 of all the riches and delicacies that America has, man.
Right. And all their embassies, the embassies are all over the world, There's no other country that has these embassies all over the world, unlike Babylon the whore.
And no other country has the abundance of America, man. America is still the richest country in the world, even though they're on the decline right now. You see, they're still the main superpower on the earth. You see, that's why ain't nobody decided to finally, you know what, we're gonna take America down, because America's still the motherfucker.
That's why Babylon the Great.
That's why it's crashing, but it hasn't crashed because of all the storage and everything that America
America's
has.
fucking rich.
Like, we're eating storage, things that were in warehouses, put on shelves, wait for this.
America is rich, man.
Just like the oil, I'm sorry, brother.
No, you good.
The oil, remember they released the storages, the reserves of the oil? We're riding on reserved oil right
The
now.
thing is, America has enough oil to supply, and so the gas prices won't be as high, but they want it high so it can do up with the squeeze on America. America is fucking rich beyond all belief, man. This place has been built, especially off of what they made off of us, man. You gotta understand, 400 years of not having to pay your workers, nothing. They're still eating off that shit, man.
Yeah.
These companies that you established in fucking 1845, they're still eating off slave money, man.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
Wells Fargo, that bank, it goes back to back in the day. They've been doing that stuff. God.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 21. Behold, victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be a good case.
And this is the mind state that these people are in, because they can go to Rock Bottom, they can go to Chili's, they can go to Lugiano's down the street, the Italian spot. They can go to all these places and still get a pretty cheap meal. You can go to the damn grocery store, get a nice steak for a decent price. And just because it's that way, they don't think anything is going to happen. You see?
They might are at rest right now.
They think themselves to be in good case because they can go and grab anything they want to eat at any moment of the day. So the thing is going to come where it's just going to continue to deteriorate. The price is going to continue to go up. The portion's going to get smaller. And that's when it's going to start fucking clicking in their heads. Oh, shit. This shit is happening. And then it's going to happen to where what? You're going to go in the store and a fucking carton of fucking dozen eggs going to be fucking $50, man.
You're going to be rationing that shit out, too.
Lamentations 4. That's why it says, rejoice, daughter of Edom, because they think their new world order is coming in. They think, what is it, metaverse? They think they're going to go into a new heaven.
Bro, I was I was in a rush today. I had to go pick up my kid from assessment at school, and I was rushing, bro. So I dropped an egg and cracked it. And normally I wouldn't give a fuck, but I'm like, oh shit, I felt the pain today. You know what I'm saying? I dropped an egg, man. Just an egg.
$5.
Bro, I heard the brother, he was talking about it. He's like, you're going to be finding cartons with eggs missing because they're going to just pocket eggs.
Oh, yeah.
And I seen that actually.
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, a whole carton. It's all there, but one row, because that's all they could put in their pocket.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 21. Behold, victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
That's what's happening, man. Why these people think themselves to be in good case out here enjoying this beautiful weather here on Friday the 16th of March. They don't see it coming, man. And guess what? Behind the scenes, more wickedness and evil is coming forth, man. See? More famines is being prepared. Like right now, like I said, with the food processing plants, you got those shits being attacked deliberately, and these people don't know what the fuck is going on. They probably didn't know that's happening. You see? They really have no understanding, the idea of what's going on. This loudmouth ass nigga right here eating a fucking waffle, you see? And don't understand what the fuck is really happening. So good, cheap upon earth, that's an example. Victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth, they think themselves in a good case. So that's why he can talk shit now.
It's actually Burger King, dollar menu.
Yeah, that's why he can talk shit now, because what, he can keep his belly full, but the time is gonna come, that shit is gonna stop. Ain't gonna be no fucking dollar menu.
No more 5 for 5s.
And you gotta remember, last year, when they do the business, right? When the businesses look at their last year records, the sales were high. They had stimulus checks. This year, what they don't realize is this year there's no stimulus checks like there was. So people are not buying like they were. Like they just shut down 44 Walmarts throughout the United States of America. So even though things seem like it's in good place,
shit is getting worse.
Worse. You know, people could only see 6 feet in front of their face.
And guess what? Guess why these people don't know? Because they don't keep up with what the fuck is really going on. Because they're too blinded by the playoffs and all the other entertainment they got.
the other distractions.
Like, bro, the fucking sports has been going for the like goddamn. Like every time I look at it's another championship or some shit going on.
That's why I was confused
I
for
know,
a minute because I didn't know that they kept on doing it.
Like, bro,
I was like, they had a
No, that's a new thing, man.
It used to be where it was a fucking break. It wouldn't be no sports on TV except for baseball.
Right.
But now you got fucking
Football.
football, the draft, the championship this and the championship box. Like, goddamn.
Because didn't Rome do that same thing?
Yo,
With all
guess
their-
what? That's the
Red and
keep people
circus.
Towards the
Red
very
and
end.
circus.
Occupy the
I remember when fucking basketball and football go off and it ain't no more baseball and fucking
For all spring
all
and
spring.
summer.
And then like, bro, it's
You had a
basketball that
break
shit still
for-
going on.
Because football and basketball came in the winter
Yeah.
for indoor
now-
sports.
In the fall.
Now they got like different football leagues. USFL.
They're already
has got-
talking about the
See,
fucking.
they
Oh, they
a
got
league- they got a
lingerie.
league, professional league playing
Did you see
right
that?
now.
They got
for everything.
lingerie, fucking jujitsu.
Oh, they had all
I
that.
watched
Oh.
That's distraction. Yeah, you know we're men, but you know for the average Jake, that's a straight up distraction. bro.
Also going in with the things that you guys are saying, and it just crossed my mind again. One thing that nobody's talking about that deals with a lot of semi trucks right now is they're not selling as much oil that those semi diesel engines need. So that's a
There's a
scary
shortage.
as well.
Right,
It's a
there's
lack
a,
of it.
They won't be able
Yeah.
to deliver any of the
It's a
merchandise.
diesel
They're
shortage.
not getting delivered. Nobody's
And
moving.
guess what? These fucking dumbass Americans, they don't know how their food gets to a store. They think there's one morning the
It's
food
just
just
magic.
ends up, just pop up in here. Then it resupplied by itself, like it's a fucking video game or something. No, man, these trucks is what get your shit to the stores, and guess what? The trucks are not running like they usually run, man.
And those trucks don't take no 5 quarts of oil. These trucks take 9, 10 gallons of oil.
And they add new tests. I saw it about a couple months ago. They're implementing. You got to take new tests to get your CDL. It's another
on top of the
$2,000
C test.
On top of the CD, yeah.
And then
They make
the
it harder
fucking
to get
diesel-
the license.
And the diesel they use to keep these fucking trucks moving
Diesel.
is up to about $5 and some
$5,
change.
It's over $5.
And look, and guess what?
thousands, I know.
Some of these independent contractors,
Thousands.
these men, like they got their own trucking company. So that shit, you can't afford to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you losing out on your profit because you got to spend so much more on gas, man.
Right.
Even the big ass companies with fleets, they starting to feel that fucking
Blow. Right.
And that's why there's 80,000 missing truckers. If you look it up, you Google it, it's 80,000 truckers that are not employed right now. They need 80,000 more just
why?
to.
Because that shit is going downhill.
And it's all by design.
A lot of them quit when they put that test in, you know, that JAB.
You had to fucking, not even that. You had it where they had to convert the trucks over to this digital shit, so you couldn't be running all. They had to take it. You had to,
Oh, yeah.
You got to take a lot of time
so
and a lot of
yeah.
breaks. So that was fucking up a lot of
You can
truckers.
track the drivers
Yeah,
better.
yeah. So then you had the fucking juice to come. They're like, man, fuck this.
Yeah.
I go do something else.
Right.
What's up?
I know I saw in the news Joe Biden put some kind of law for to bring more electrical cars. So they're gonna use the MOTB to access the electrical cars, I think.
Right.
That's
That's why
his boy Tesla. That's
these
his boy
cars,
Elon Musk.
they're going hybrid because that's going into. But see, where are you going to get all the gas ran generators to charge these electric
When they
cars?
turn off the grid, how are you going to charge
And that
that?
whole-
You know?
And that whole thing is bullshit. This green energy. That's just to control how people is moving. Because when you go into what the fourth industrial revolution is, they want to control how you move and how you interact. Because they say, oh, the carbon emission. But the thing is, everything you do produces carbon.
Right.
You see, so this is another excuse for them to usher in this new world order and be justified and giving you that goddamn thing. You know?
Because really, electric cars, you need gas to charge them.
It's gonna be Mr. Burns sitting in his little fucking thing. The whole
watch
city
out.
shut down, and he's the only one with light.
Eating real steak.
Oh, there's said scripture
That's
that
when the
talks
Lord
about
will
the
come down
wicked.
on them.
Think of this wickedness on the beds. You know, when they're in bed sleeping, they're laying right to bed. They're just thinking wickedness. And how
Tell you
they
they
can
can't
fuck
sleep
you
unless they
over.
call something to fall, man.
God.
This is their whole fucking. This is what the inward thought of and the
Right
heart
here.
is deep, man.
All right. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 5, verse 16. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction.
And this is gonna be one of the ways that a lot of can somebody do that? There be more perished with famine and by the sword. Because this is the main judgment that the Most High is going to send upon people, man. Because I ain't never starved to death, but I'm pretty sure it ain't fucking a pleasant experience. Oh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, because I done go days without eating, but having your fucking body just eat itself from the inside out, I don't think that's going to be a fucking thing that you want to.
Oh, that's what I was holding.
That's hard on your
I was
body.
holding that.
It's holding that.
Oh, I got
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard
you-
on your
that
body
was-
because
that
when
was on that one?
I went through a facial reconstruction.
Lamentations.
Hold on.
I couldn't even.
Because that's what the Most High is about to send. Because guess what? These people have not had a day in their life where they've gone without eating, man. You see? And when you in that mode of damn, ain't no food around. I don't know when no food gonna come. That's so not does it take a toll on your fucking physical body? The Most High gonna plague your mind like goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no food out here no way. And guess what? This gonna bring forth cannibalism. Gonna have motherfuckers eating their children. They gonna be goddamn sweet and sesame cat. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
bro, the brothers were doing a sit down. That
Barbecue
one I
dog
shared
and
on the
shit.
chat. Did you watch that?
saw that, yeah.
Bro, they were talking about that woman that ate her
Ate the
baby,
GMS Houston.
cut it in half like a rotisserie chicken, ate half of it,
And save the rest.
saved the rest for later.
And,
Take
and guess what?
And there ain't nothing new under the sun.
But the
It
thing
happened
is,
before in
why?
Scripture.
Why? When you can go out here and get a fucking 5 for 5 easy still. So if she in that spirit of doing that shit now, when you still got food fucking everywhere, how much more when ain't no food nowhere? When ain't no fucking food, and I'm talking about ain't a fucking pack of saltine crackers in the mix nowhere. Ain't even no fucking ketchup packets. You see, imagine what's gonna happen in that fucking day.
no bacon, so the nut.
Shit.
Oh, bro, they joke about it right
Yeah,
now
yeah,
because
so-
they have a term they call hangry. You know, motherfuckers gonna be.
That's that
hangry,
Snickers commercial.
hangry.
You're not yourself when you're hungry. Grab a
God.
Snickers.
Esau knows that.
Ain't gonna
Snickers
be no
aren't gonna
fucking
be that.
Snickers
Yeah.
there. Ain't gonna
And
be no
Esau
fucking-
knows that because you know what he does? He documents, he experiments with
Yeah.
people to see what they'll do in certain situations.
Yes, one out. Finish that one out, man.
Ezekiel 5:16, when I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine.
Evil arrows of famine, man. That's gonna be a sore plague and punishment. Finish that. Somebody grab Ecclesiastes chapter 39 and also 40. Ecclesiastes chapter 39 and Ecclesiastes 40, because it goes and tells you what the spirits of vengeance. You know what I'm saying? That the Most High is gonna bring it, and one of them is what? Famine. This is gonna be a major judgment. That's gonna look at these fucking out of shape people, man. Look at them. Now you got a few of them that's in shape, but shit, they ain't got the fucking mental stability not to go crazy in that time. You might be in shape physically, but your mind ain't fucking prepared. Not eating for 2 fucking weeks,
Right.
And then not knowing when the next meal comes. See, like these people, like right now, they can take a break off from eating if they wanted to because they know they can go and grab some shit whenever they feel like it. But when the time is gonna come, when the time comes, ain't no fucking resources, ain't no grocery stores, ain't no more fucking King Supers and
No more
Walmart.
tap water. They
Ain't-
got the smart reader on it.
Ain't gonna even be no fucking toilet water to drink. Now what they gonna do?
Bro,
Ain't no fucking trash in the city.
I see you looking for it too, because I was like, hey, wait.
oh yeah, they're gonna eat their shoes, bro. Eat their leather boots and shit.
Well, guess what? Most of them ain't got real leather. They got that fucking fake ass
Right.
imitation
They
leather.
don't even
so-
get a real leather boot.
God. Hey man, most of them about to fuck.
That's why this is the worst of the worst, bro.
That's
You
why
ain't
the-
even got
they
a
like
leather
never
boot to eat.
And that's why all these other countries, these other countries are gonna suffer. They gonna receive a great blow from the Most High. But this fucking America, this shit gonna be on a whole different level. It's gonna be some shit that we have never ever witnessed before because what? We've been so fucking spoiled here to the point to where you got these fucking hotels, these casino hotels in Vegas, taking all that fucking food left over from the buffets and they're feeding it to fucking pigs. That's how fucking spoiled America is. Hundreds of tons of food they're just throwing. I'm talking about food that can be saved and gave to the homeless. They're fucking packaging the shit up and feeding it to fucking pig farms. That's how spoiled America is, man.
Oh, this restaurant here,
If they ship it out, because sometimes they just throw it out.
this restaurant
And
here
then
tonight
put it
is
in
gonna
bins
throw out
where,
food.
and then they put it in bins where they lock it up so the homeless can't even fucking get it.
Started with me right there.
Which shall be for their destruction.
Which shall be for their destruction. And that's what's coming, man. This is what? Judgment. You see all this fucking this narrative of God is so loving and God is gonna do this and all you gotta do is accept him as the personal Lord and Savior. Bro, that's not what's written in the scripture. The Most High about to get busy, man.
That's why the fear of the Lord, bro, it's really terrifying.
Yeah.
Because just like Saul in the book of Samuel, he had no choice. Bro, there's moments where he was sobbing. He's like, I broke the law. But he
didn't
had no
realize that.
choice.
Because
The
the Most High put
Lord,
the Spirit on him to do that shit.
yeah.
And he was tormenting me. He even became depressed in that.
And he was an anointed one.
God. Oh, God.
You know?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Goodly person.
which
at
shall
first.
be for their destruction, and which I will send to destroy you. And I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread.
And that's mainly talking to who? That's talking to Jake. It's just that the Most High gonna punish Jake, and everybody else gonna get caught up in the crossfire.
God.
You see, because Jake is the main target of these prophecies of death and destruction.
Right.
Because what? You got Jacob's trouble, and Jacob's trouble. Now we gonna feel it to some extent, but we gonna be taken care of as it tells you. Hey, my servant shall eat, my servant shall drink, but everybody else gonna be in the state of suffering, man.
Right.
You see? And it's mainly towards 2/3 of these so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans. You see? And you heathen nations that's here in America, you're gonna get caught up in Jake's ass whooping, man. You see?
Because he's going to purge us.
Because the elect's only going to go through it to glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Because you got to remember, the 2/3 are dead weight. It says in Kings, First Kings, that if all Israel would face the east, King
Right, he
Solomon,
would heal us.
right?
God.
So these 2/3 are just dead weight that are going to be
They're holding
purged
us
from
back.
us, right?
You're holding us back right,
Right.
now. You fucking 2/3.
Dead weight.
You ain't worth.
Yeah, it's around 40.
I got second Ezra
Let
16.
him get this and then you got
This
that.
is Lamentations.
Oh, yeah.
Lamentations 4 and 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with
So
hunger.
the Most High saying it's better than just be put to death and just get it over with than be slain with hunger, because you gotta understand that shit is a slow process, man.
Oh, yeah.
You see, especially for a lot of these fat motherfuckers out here, they got all this extra fat in their body that has to be slowly eaten away, and you just don't know when your next meal coming. It connect, because at the end of the day, who's in control of everyone eating? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So if he's decided to punish you that way, ain't no food coming. You can look and hope that some food gonna come, but it's never gonna come your way, and all you're gonna do is pine away. Your body's gonna eat itself from the inside out. Your mind is gonna be fucking plagued out of
Hallucinations. And,